Yo, just pause, I'm dripping in sauce. See the bands, it's for the. What is going on YouTube? This is Philip the CEO here. Happy New Year and welcome to 2021. And this is the first video of the year 2021. And this video is a recap touch up from last year's previous video when I done a market analysis for the whole entire year. And I've come with an update to say we were correct. You know what I'm saying? So if you did actually take the advice that I put out there, you would have capitalized on the year. Obviously, we didn't expect the whole Rona thing to happen and everything and all of that, but the opportunities that were presented did manifest itself. And this year, I have good news. There are more opportunities to come. So yeah, we're going to quickly go through a quick market analysis and we're going to break down exactly what happened. So, what's up YouTube? We're here, we're on the charts, we're looking at TradingView right now, and currently what we're looking at is Bitcoin. Now, if you do recall, I did say previously, and I made it very clear that Bitcoin would be heading up to 50k. This was announced. Let's look at when I announced it, because I announced it around January 2020. Okay, around January 2020 as I announced it. You can look. I'll put the link for the other video inside the description. You can look for yourself, but I did say it. Yeah, that's all I can say. All I can say is I said it. I said it and it came to pass, So let's go all the way back to January. So when we said Bitcoin will go up, it was literally around this price here. It was around this region right here. And now we're in January 2021 and we're already 10,000 away from the end goal, which was 50k, to the point where me scrolling up is even crazy. It is actually serious. Bitcoin has hit its highest point in history, which is 42k and the dot. And our target was 50k. Not too far off. At this point in time, this is where many investors are going to start running towards Bitcoin. So we could expect a correction, but it depends on what the news says, because obviously this is mainly based on fundamentals, which is new supports or regulations, and all of these things can affect the price of Bitcoin, and is mainly based on that. And obviously because of the whole Rona thing, again, we're starting to head into a cashless society where we're starting to use contactless payments more than we actually use physical cash, simply because people want to prevent the spread of things. But then this also enables the people to have power when it comes to their finances, because obviously cryptocurrencies help do that. Now, what I recommend if you want to save money in this year 2021 is that you actually make use of cryptos. I wouldn't say chuck a huge chunk of money in there straight away, but I would say have at least some money inside there. Don't put your whole life savings in cryptocurrencies. I advise you now, because I'm telling you now, if that crashes, you're gonna be crying. So yeah, I'd say invest some money. I've invested some money in Ripple, because obviously currently they're facing a lawsuit, and after that lawsuit, if it does go well, you're going to see a very high skyrocket in Ripple. Ripple is potentially looking at $30 a Ripple coin. So we're looking at that. We're looking forward to that. That should be in the coming years, or maybe this year we can see that rise happen. Bitcoin, on the other hand, Bitcoin can go as 150k. This is reports that are coming from JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, and all of these big banks. They're saying that Bitcoin is looking at 150k, and most people are starting to look towards Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is looking like the new gold, the crypto, the digital gold of this age. Now, we've looked at Bitcoin. Now, let's head over to gold, XAU USD. Let's head over to gold now, because again, we did say that it is going to go to 3k, right? My target was 3k. Now, as you can see on my previous analysis and everything. Cool. So the high of the year 2020 for gold was 2k on the dot, and we could see that once it hit 2k, the market just literally corrected straight down. Obviously I want to clear this chart, but I've got I've got a couple bots. Obviously, the way I arrange my analysis nowadays is scheduled on the week and everything, and I have specific times I enter. Obviously, in another video, I will explain more about that, but then we'll get to that. So currently, it's bounced off the psychological level of 1850, and we can see that it tried to come into this region here, but it was rejected quickly, and it's come up there. Now, my target for gold in this year 2021 is, again, it still stands, and we're looking at 3k. Obviously, if you look at the monthly outlook of gold, it isn't really pleasant at the moment. I'll be real. Obviously, things can switch around, but so far in the beginning of this month, the gold is not really looking pleasant. We got like a shooting star candle, and bearing in mind, when you see candlesticks like this, especially in higher time frames, it is very significant, very significant, very significant, very significant. So you want to watch out for things like this. So it could correct to a nice level, and then again, I want to capitalize on gold this year. So I'm going to make sure that once it gets to a nice region, a nice level, then we can look at going gold longs. Obviously, last year when it got to March, gold hit its lowest point in the year, which was over here. This was it. It went all the way down to yearly lows, which was over here where it was at in 2019. It went all the way down to about 1,450, another psychological level, 1,450. Right now, I would say we could look at this region here. I'm saying we could look at the 1700s. Potentially, gold could tap into the 1700s. Before we look at it going up, obviously, we'll see based on how news operates and everything. But again, we can say that we were correct in our overall direction of the market. Now, in this year, 2021, there is a whole heap of opportunities in this year financially. So ignore what the media is saying in terms of Rona and keep your mind positive, because this year can be a big breakthrough for you and me. Now, it's all about capitalizing and putting yourself at the right place at the right time, because those who position themselves correctly when it came to the rise of Bitcoin obviously capitalized last year. Now, for me, I actually didn't capitalize the way I wanted to. But, you know, at the end of the day, we were correct. It doesn't hurt me because there's always opportunities in the market. The market is a cycle indeed, so you can always capitalize. Now, about to get into stocks and everything as well, so there will be a lot of updates to do with companies and everything. And my advice for you nowadays, especially, do not be a consumer. Do not be a consumer. Be an investor. So if you're going to buy something from Nike, for example, buy the equivalent shares as well. So there's the saying, don't buy something unless you can buy it twice or three times. And I'll say, do not buy a Nike product unless you can also buy a share. You get me? So buy a share of that equivalent amount. Obviously, you can get fractional shares, so you can invest in whatever amount you want, and you can have a share of that. So I'll say, yeah, look at companies like Nike, whatever. Let's say you're buying a tracksuit, for example, Nike Tech. You can end up spending £170 on that. If you're spending £170 on that, look towards investing £170 into Nike stocks. Thank me later, trust me, because you'll see. Same with Apple. If you're going to look at buying £1,000 iPhone, look to also invest in £1,000 in shares in the company, so that the money you spend over time, you get back and you get paid dividends. So look at dividend paying stocks so you can get paid quarterly. But yeah, guys, this video is literally only a recap video. So yeah, we've looked at today's pairs. I'm going to do in another video, we're going to do analysis for the year. I didn't want to keep this video too long, but I just wanted to be an update video as well as advising you about what to expect in this year 2021. There is about to be an outpour of videos. I'm going to ensure that I'm uploading weekly. None of this slacking. You're going to see more flips. You're going to see more fortunes, and you're going to see the great things of God manifest in this year 2021. So I'll say, guys, watch out for the businesses that come in this year. And be blessed. Obviously, I've released my clothing brand, SSC Apparel. You can check out the page on Instagram. So if you haven't already, check it out. It will all be in the description. In the description, you'll find a whole heap of information. So if you want to access that information, check the description now. And this is Philip, the CEO. I wish you a very prosperous 2021. Peace. I will see you guys in the next video. Take care. Have a great week.
I take a flight, that's an escape. Taking them bands from place to place. Gold up in my safe, Keeping the world like real estate. Flipping the houses, flipping accounts. Entrepreneur, large amounts. Call up my count, she got a count. Benny the coupe, I like the style.